Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here in the garage today, doing a bit of goofing around. I wanted to do a video on a new BB gun that I just got in the mail the other day. This is, and this isn't it, this is actually a Daisy Christmas Wish Red Ryder, but I wanted to do a video shooting my new Crosman Hunter Hank, which I'm still having a tough time finding any information on the Hunter Hank. But Crosman did back in about 2010, from what I'm reading, uh, contract to have these produced. They're all made in China, obviously, but contract to have these made. And they came out with a Sheridan cowboy and a Crosman cowboy, which they both look very, very similar to each other, and they look similar to this one too. But this one is called a Hunter Hank Special, so I'm not sure what the differences might be. But I don't find the only reference to this particular gun I find is actually two videos by a YouTuber about 3 or 4 years ago. Um, actually got one of these and was shooting it and did a bunch of group testing with it. His was not nearly as accurate as mine, apparently, but I'm not sure why. But before we get into I'm going to do a can cut with it because I really wanted to do a can cut tonight. Um, but we are going to look at a lot of look at the similarities between this Hunter Hank. So here is the buttstock of it. It's a little scraped up and stuff, but it is a 11-year-old BB gun, so we got to give it the benefit of the doubt. The date stamp on this one is from 2015. But let's see, right away, comparing it to the Red Ryder, it is almost identical in length, but we can see right away the back of the buttstock is very differently shaped. I like the position of the oil hole and the BB window and all of that stuff is all the same on these. The trigger, just looking at the trigger, you can tell that the triggers were made in the same place. Now, when I first saw that Crosman, the first thing I thought of was, boy, that thing looks exactly like the Marlin. So I got the Marlin out too, so we could compare those side to side. And I think I see more similarities in the Daisy than I do the Marlin. So first of all, the Marlin has a wider stock, a bigger grip. It has a what do you call it? A pistol grip stock with a round lever. So it also has doesn't have a screw on top, where this one has a screw on top. The stock is much longer. The forearm is much longer on that. And then the barrel on the Crosman is actually several inches longer, where it was about the same length as the Red Ryder. But again, the triggers look very, very similar. The housings are similar, but very, very different stampings. You can look at the trigger where the cocking lever comes out is shaped very differently. And just so, I mean, I guess I'm saying all this to say that they obviously, all three of those came from probably the same factory in China. There's probably a laundry list of things you check off. Do you want the 20-inch barrel, or do you want the 18-inch barrel? Do you want the straight stock, or do you want the pistol grip stock? And then you order, 10 shipping containers full of them, and they show up. So, but I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't even really know that Crosman had put these out. I hadn't been doing air guns as much as I am now back then when these were out, so I never knew that these were available. But it's pretty cool. I'm not really keen on this this lever, but it is metal. It's kind of a weird, I might wrap that with leather just because I don't really, it's not the most comfortable thing to, and when I get, so if I get the big loop, then I can grab around it, or grab through it. But these, like the Red Riders and these ones with the small, that's a little bit small for my grip. So I actually grab them all the way around the lever. So I kind of like to have that. I'll probably wrap that with leather. And, but I don't have any BBs in here right now. I have 50 BBs over here counted out. And we're going to load these up. I really like using this this little funnel that comes with the the Diana Oktoberfest. Really makes loading BBs into BB guns pretty convenient. I'm going to do it on my lap here, so I'll be out of view for you guys, though. But, make sure we get them all into the funnel here. Now you just kind of start shaking it around, let them fall down in there. I did weigh these again, so it could be 51 or 49, but it'll be close. I'll put up the numbers as we're rolling too. So, but these are the BC Precision. Very, very similar, if not exactly the same as the Daisy. What do you call them? Match grades. Let's see where we're hitting here. Spun it around a little bit. Oh, I didn't. That was not a shot. A shot did not come out of that one. You can tell when one doesn't shoot. So. There we go. This one's moving along pretty good, so I actually prefer them when they're not so fast, but oh, that was a miss. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Mega damage. That was a misfeed. So I was looking in there, you can actually see there is a magnet in there that once it does feed in there, it'll hold the BB. These BC Precisions are a little tiny bit bigger like the match grade, so that could actually hinder the feeding a little bit. Pretty good, pretty accurate for a BB gun, for a stock BB gun. It's no Tom Palmer or anything like that, but for a stock spring piston, like a Red Rider-ish type of gun, it is very accurate. Nope, that did not feed. So I don't know why I shake it before I cock it, because you gotta cock it and pull that air tube back out of the way for you. It'll actually feed a BB. So just shooting a little high, so but it's tearing it up pretty good. Can cuts are so much fun. on, don't spin back around on me. I like to have it spun around so I can see some fresh. Oh, that did not feed. I'm saying that for my own benefit for when I'm editing the video more than anything. Ooh, I like when it spins around like that. Oh, I missed. It went right through that little gap. I can see the hole in the paper. Which was exactly where I was aiming, so I was trying to hit there's a little piece of aluminum there I could see. Nope, that did not feed a BB. That did not feed a BB. There we go. I think for the sake, if you're just doing some general plinking where you didn't need accuracy, I would probably use like the black diamond BBs. They're a little bit smaller in diameter, a little bit easier to feed probably in general. Oh, that was a miss. I think it went right straight down the middle. That did not feed a BB. That was a miss. I think. Thought I heard one come out or hit down there. Come on, where's that? Must have got a lot of. Not sure what my count is, but sounds like we might be getting a little low on BBs. Ooh, we're dangling. All right. Let's see the spot in the back there. Okay. Hard to judge. There we go. I'm gonna go take a quick peek. Sounds like I might have 3 or 4 left in there anyway. 4 or 5 maybe. All right, not much left. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully, if we got to add another 10 in there or whatever, that'll be okay. it's so close. All right, got another little chunk of it gone. I think I see where the last little bit is. Still got a couple in there. Oh, that did not feed a BB. That did not feed a BB. Sounds like this is the last one. Oh, come on. Oh, no. There's at least one more there. Two more, I think. They're already stuck in the magnet in here. Hey! Looks like just one more in there. So was that 49? I don't know. You guys will know before me. All right, had the boss come in, but here we go. I think that was 49. There's one BB left in the gun, so you guys know already, but I won't know until I do my editing. But pretty cool BB gun. If anybody has any information about the Hunter Hank, I would really appreciate it. This thing's in really good shape, except for the varnish just kind of is. And it's typical with a lot of even the daisies did that too from back in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. The varnish that they put on them just flaked right off. So, but really cool, really good shape as far as the metal and stuff goes. So, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.